This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Rachel Dane. In this week's broadcast, Mayaguana residents are called to mission during convention weekend, and an Adventist elder is recognized for his contribution to the community. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. Residents of Mayguana experienced a weekend of inspiration and community connection as the South Bahamas Conference Family Island Convention took place from January 24th to the 26th. The three-day visit brought Children's and Adolescents Ministries Director Kanisha Sims, affectionately called Auntie K, Youth Director of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and Pastor of the Bethany Seventh-day Adventist Church, Manasseh Sims, along with District Pastor for Mayaguana, Dr. Peter Joseph, to the island where they combined outreach and worship for the children and community members. The weekend began on Friday with a visit to the Mayaguana Comprehensive School where the team connected directly with students. Auntie Kay spent time reading to the primary schoolers, captivating them with stories about islands of the Bahamas, while Pastor Sims engaged the high school students in a meaningful discussion and encouragement. The couple also used this opportunity to invite the students to church on Saturday. Sabbath proved to be an exciting time for the children and adolescents as Auntie Kay introduced the theme, Commission for Mission, Taking Flight with Jesus. Through interactive teaching, the children learned that being a missionary is not limited to traveling to distant countries, but begins right at home through kindness, service, and sharing God's love in everyday life. During the Divine Hour service, Pastor Sims delivered a powerful and timely message to the congregation, uplifting hearts and reinforcing the call for every believer to live missionally within their community. The weekend concluded on Sunday with a community activity for the children and adolescents, Paint and Praise. But before brushes met their canvas, Pastor Manasseh shared with the attendees the importance of being light bearers. The children expressed what it means to shine their light by the paintings they created. The activity emphasized a key message shared throughout the weekend that before one can be a missionary, they must first recognize that they are the light of the world, called to let their light shine wherever they go and with everyone they meet. The weekend convention was not just fun, but one that taught the community that they are all called and commissioned for a mission. History was made at the 24th Annual Sunday School Rally in the Alley hosted by Big Harvest Community Sunday School, where Elder Roger Roll became the first member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church to receive this distinguished community recognition. Elder Roll was honored during a rally which was held under the theme Building on a Solid Rock, where he was recognized for his decades of service, his commitment to Christian education, and his impactful leadership both inside and outside the church. A lifelong Bahamian, Elder Roger has devoted over 2 decades to Sabbath school ministry, served as the first elder of the Trinity Seventh-day Adventist Church, and has been a voice of encouragement through his radio ministry, Eternal Pages, and prayer leadership. Elder Roll's life reflects service, not just in the walls of the church, but also through his service to his country, when he was a lieutenant commander in the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Although no longer serving in the military, he says that he is still a soldier, but now in the Army of the Lord. South Bahamas Conference Sabbath School Director Juliet Sands had this to say about Elder Roll's recognition.
On behalf of the Sabbath School Department of South Bahamas Conference, I extend heartfelt congratulations to Brother Roger Roll on receiving this distinguished award from the Big Harvest Sunday School. His dedication, faithfulness, and unwavering commitment to the ministry have been a shining example to all. May God continue to bless his efforts, and may this honor inspire others to follow in his path of devotion and excellence.
This award stands as a powerful reminder that people who are rooted in Christ and committed to his service can have impact that reaches beyond our church walls. Bahamas Academy welcomed grandparents to its campus on January 23rd for the annual Elementary and Early Learning Center Grandparents' Day celebration. Sean Ray Jennings, the Master of Ceremonies, kept the energy high, guiding the audience through the program while they were served a special hot breakfast served by the 6th grade students. During her remarks, Principal Dr. LaVonda Smith delivered a moving tribute honoring the role grandparents play in the lives of students and families.
Grandparents are our greatest storytellers, gentle guides, and brightest cheerleaders. They teach us important values, share life experiences, and remind us of what truly matters. Every moment spent with them is precious, for they have a unique way of making life richer and more meaningful. Their love forms a bond that connects generations, creating memories that remain in our hearts forever.
One by one, the different grade levels took to the stage to show their love. The students offered poems and acrostics, spelling out exactly why their Grammy and Papa were the best in the world. The students also filled the room with songs and provided a lighthearted moment with an interview segment with their grandparents. Pastor Colin Thorne delivered a powerful charge, followed by a heartfelt vote of thanks from Vice Principal Mrs. Elmore Jacques. The day concluded with a commitment prayer by Pastor Andrew Burrows. It was a day filled with love and appreciation for the grandparents. When we return, we'll have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
The South Bahamas Conference Health Ministries Department presents 8 Weeks to Wellness Boot Camp in collaboration with the Adventist Health Professionals Association and the Adventist Layman Services and Industries. Come and experience spiritual, mental, and physical renewing beginning February 9th to March 30th at the New Providence Church. Our theme is Sharing and Promoting. I Will Go. For more information, call 242-428-4251.
Welcome back to our Adventist News. And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, the South Bahamas Conference Health Ministries Department invites you to get moving. Join our Interchurch Fitness Challenge as we strive for better health together under the theme, Sharing and Promoting Health, I Will Go. The challenge began January 18th and will conclude March 29th. The 8 Weeks to Wellness Bootcamp has officially started. The health series continues every Monday at 6 p.m. at the New Providence Church on Soldier Road for the next 7 weeks. For more information on how you can be a part of this health initiative, contact 428-4251. ASI Bahamas Chapter is inviting all members to a general meeting on February 15th at the Berea Church beginning at 6 p.m. The chapter is inviting all to the 2026 IAD ASI Convention in the Dominican Republic from August 12th to the 19th, 2026. For more information, contact 556-0492 or 428-4251. For those interested in prioritizing their health and spiritual well-being, a special health retreat will be held on Acklands from April 1st to April 8th, 2026. This retreat is designed to provide you with the tools to live a vibrant, healthy life through natural remedies and spiritual enrichment, featuring presenter Lucanda Gardner and special guest speaker Dr. Marvin Randall from the Uchee Pines Lifestyle Center. Secure your spot today. For more information or to sign up, please call 557-2176 or 326-1976. The Children and Adolescent Ministry Department is introducing Chamversations for children ages 11 to 14. The outdoor experience will be launched this year and will be held once a month to create spaces for conversations on the Bible and real-life challenges. The CHAM department is excited to announce a new Bible study series beginning March 2026, every first and third week of each month until September with Pastor Arthur Anguilla. This study is designed especially for children and adolescents who are thinking about getting baptized or who simply want to understand what baptism truly means. Together, they will explore the meaning and importance of baptism, helping young people grow in faith and confidently take their next spiritual steps. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all our upcoming conference events. There, you can also view a rebroadcast of our Adventist News Update, along with other local programming from our cable channel ATV 658, and read the weekly locals and the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
Learning to say no is one of the healthiest boundaries you can create for yourself. And for some, saying no is one of the hardest things to do because people often make them feel guilty for doing so. When you always say yes, people often take advantage of your kindness. Saying no with confidence and kindness will protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. It allows your yes to be genuine rather than forced. And even when your yes is genuine, always saying yes can lead to an overload of responsibilities. Strengthen this practice by pausing before agreeing to do anything, being honest about your abilities, declining politely without lengthy explanations, and accepting that taking rest is a valid reason to say no. Constantly saying yes can leave you overwhelmed, drained, and stretched too thin to enjoy the things or people you care about. Saying yes to everything may seem helpful, but it can harm your health and steal your peace. This has been Parisha Ferguson with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
Volunteers of all ages took to public spaces with books in hand, smiles on their faces, and a clear message of hope. The project, called Impact Netherlands, launched a large-scale distribution campaign for the book The Great Controversy across the Dutch territory, one of the most secularized regions in the world. With strategic organization and the support of local churches, participants spread out to busy areas such as train stations, shopping centers, and downtown streets. The public's response surprised even the most experienced. Many reacted with interest and emotion when receiving the printed book or a flyer with a QR code linking to the digital version. But the mission goes beyond distribution. For Seventh-day Adventists, the book is not just religious content. It's an invitation to reflect on faith, freedom of conscience, and personal choices in a spiritually complex world. They believe that, over time and through spiritual inspiration, this message can spark meaningful questions, open new conversations, and bring hope to those searching for something deeper.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what is happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to spcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news, along with our programming, and to keep in touch with what's happening at our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of material from the Communications Department, so you would want to check those out. And remember to subscribe, like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station, Word SBC 88.3 FM, and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658, get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The programming from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the South Bahamas Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our Adventist news. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Rachel Bain for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.